There were quite a few new trailers for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games coming out, so let's talk about it. First of all, we have Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. It got a brand new trailer showcasing the Hunter class. This is a game that's been going a little bit under the radar, but it is being developed by relatively renowned studio in Sumo Digital. The Hunter class is noted to be an elusive and mysterious class with her quick takedowns, invisibility, magic, and smoke grenades, making her a terror in infiltration and assassination. The game is due out on May 10th. Pre-orders do include 3-day early access kicking off on May 7th. Check out the Hunter trailer.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Willens, Game Director on Hood, Outlaws and Legends. I'm here to show off one of our playable outlaws, the Hunter, a blade in the darkness, carving a bloody path of vengeance. Elusive and mysterious, her quick takedowns, invisibility magic, and smoke grenades make her a silent terror in infiltration and assassination. Her main weapon is an arm-modified crossbow, which can load up to 3 bolts at once to fire a deadly burst, making it perfect for close to mid-range encounters. Her special trait is Shadow, which allows her to assassinate guards from any direction. This grants her unique angles of attack that the other outlaws don't have access to, making her a valuable stealth asset for the team. Her gear item is Smoke. It can obscure visibility, hide sightlines, and prevent tagging. Offensively, you can use it to cover your approach. Defensively, it is useful for daring escapes and to obscure the enemy's view on mission-critical objectives. Finally, the Hunter's ultimate ability is the Shroud. It covers her in a near-invisible sheen and makes her completely undetectable by guards. You can use it to take out a group of elite knights, or to get the drop on some unsuspecting players. With unlockable perks, you can customize the Hunter's abilities and weapons. You can choose to modify her crossbow to fire faster shots, but at the cost of bolt durability. Stealthier perk options include ways to improve her Shroud ability by chaining assassinations together to extend its duration. Thanks for tuning in to the Hunter Outlaw Overview. See you next time.
Next up, we have Paradise Lost, which is dropping March 24th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. This is noted to be a story-driven adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland where World War II had no victor. The game has a very, very dark look going on for it, and I'm definitely interested on that standpoint. I can see this being a game that surprises a lot of people, and again, it's right around the corner. It'll be out on March 24th. Check out the new trailer.
Hello, can you hear me? It's not working. I need to find a control room.
Who knows who could be on the other end of the line? Shimon will have to turn on the comms to find out.
It's locked.
Why were those cables torn out?
Hello?
Next up, we have Poki and Rocky Reshrine teaser trailer. This is due out this fall. Poki and Rocky follows the adventures of a young Shinto shrine maiden named Poki and her companion Rocky the raccoon as they attempt to save a group of creatures known as the Nopino Goblins. Gameplay takes place from a top-down perspective and features both single-player and cooperative modes. More of an old-school look to the game, check out the brand new teaser trailer. Next up, here's one that's getting quite a bit of buzz, and that is the co-op adventure game We Were Here Forever, announced for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Now, what's interesting about We Were Here, and this is the latest entry in the franchise, the other games were just free on the PlayStation Store, so hopefully you did snag that up because they are pretty cool cooperative titles. It was noted in this one, you and your friend are trapped in the realm of Castle Rock with no way out. You're betrayed or simply not that clever. Work together to explore and solve puzzles in this mysterious Antarctic adventure. Be aware, nothing is what it seems. There are dark secrets hidden in the shadows. Will you be able to escape? Games are pretty interesting in presentation and how the narratives come together. You don't need to play all the games, however, they do have elements that connect, so that's pretty cool. Again, this one is due out sometime in 21.
Vermin of Castle Rock. Hear my whispers as you walk and talk. You were left behind in my Majesty's keep. Betrayed, or simply not that clever. Bring me what I seek, or suffer forever.
Next up, we have the roguelike dungeon RPG Dungeon and Gravestone. This is dropping April 23rd for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. This is very much old school, and look, right away when I saw this game, what I drew a comparison to was 3D Dot Game Heroes, which came out back in 2010 on the PlayStation 3. This one notes, death and resurrection, there is a world full of grief and sadness. Dungeon and Gravestone is a roguelike RPG where you die over and over again. Generated dungeons are full of difficult traps and puzzles. Definitely, if you're a fan of more challenging games with an old school look, this might be right up your alley. Here's the trailer. Next up, we have Dark Complete Edition. This is coming March 18th for the Nintendo Switch and March 25th for PS5 and Xbox Series. Currently, it's available for PS4, X1, and PC. This game was incredibly well received. The Steam version has 1,985 user reviews. 94% of those reviews are positive, and if you're into more of a, side-scrolling horror title, this one might be right up your alley. Definitely a dark presentation. Was released at $19.99 on PC. Probably will follow a similar price point on PlayStation 5, but again, right around the corner, this will be out on March 25th. Next up, we have Lost Worlds Beyond the Page for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. This one is dropping April 6th after a year of Stadia exclusivity. Now, the game was released as a Stadia exclusive, however, it was also received relatively well by the people that played it. It's an atmospheric narrative adventure written by Rihanna Pratchett, set between the pages of a diary and a fantasy story where you run on the words and use them to interact with the world around you. Definitely some charming presentation and a very colorful and vibrant world, a different kind of a look that I've seen out of a game recently. This is out April 6th, so right around the corner as well. Check out the new trailer.
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria, there lived a young girl named Robin. She was kind and loved taking care of the world around her, but inside she was still curious about the world that lay beyond. Suddenly, a terrifying noise echoed from beyond the village gate. Robin was surrounded by smoke and cinders. She needed to keep everyone safe. I can't let her get away. Robin pursued the beast with little thought for her own safety. I have to find out why a dragon attacked my village. Her hope was shattered. Why is this happening? It isn't fair! I felt so confused. A cold determination gripped her. She was ready.
Next up, Watch Dogs Legion has still been one of the more popular games, even though I don't think Watch Dogs has reached the heights that originally I thought it could when Watch Dogs came out back in 2015, I believe, but Watch Dogs is still one of those core franchises for Ubisoft, and now with Legion, we have an online multiplayer update, and that is available for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, X1, and Stadia. The PC version had some issues initially, but I believe that's out as well, so good of them to get that together, and now Watch Dogs Legion gets another layer to its gameplay. Check out the launch trailer for the multiplayer component.
Welcome to Watch Dogs Legion Online mode, bringing the next generation of 4-player co-op action to the streets of London. You and your friends need to put together a dream team of operatives from across the city. Each and every op you choose will equip your team with a unique set of abilities to face new missions with. That means countless combinations for you and your friends to try out. While some are masters of distraction, others are clobbering machines. Combine the two, and you've got a match made in heaven. Take the unsuspecting janitor here. Let him loose in your enemy's base, and he'll open the doors for your agents and infiltrators to help mop up. Elsewhere, construction workers like Arthur here can give you unique access to areas unavailable to most. And make sure the rest of your friends get the drop on your enemies. Bet they didn't see that coming. And when you're not gun-toting and wreaking havoc, there's plenty else to get up to. You can hit the tarmac or try your hand in the PvP Spider-Bot arena. Take part in cooperative missions, tactical operations, and random world events. Play your way through it all with your squad to earn exclusive rewards, with more to come post-launch. To build your perfect team and explore the possibilities, we encourage rigorous field testing. London is your playground. Take it back together.
Next up, there's been quite a bit of buzz for Outriders, and we got a brand new trailer in the No Turning Back trailer. Now, maybe not the trailer you would have been expecting, but this is a trailer that centers around the story of the game, and I know story and cooperative titles that are designed this way usually take a little bit of a backseat, but it looks like Square Enix and People Can Fly are still making the story a, relatively core element of the game, and hopefully it is engaging from start to finish. And again, Outriders is due out for every major platform outside of the Nintendo Switch on April 1st. A demo featuring the opening chapter and transferable save data is available now. Go check it out if you have yet to. For now, check out the trailer.
They called for the best. The brightest. Shining heroes picked to restart civilization, half a galaxy away. Yeah, well those guys, they got blown up. So they turned to us, the bastards, the outcasts, sent to save our species on some far-off planet. But this place had other plans. Most were killed. We were changed. Reborn as something more powerful. Weapons. So, this planet wants to destroy us? Good luck. With every kill, we're only growing stronger. This isn't salvation. This is survival. If that means getting some blood on our hands, so be it.
And lastly, we have the brand new Outer Worlds DLC trailer. Now, Outer Worlds was one of the fantastic RPGs that have recently been released. It's a little bit on the older side at this point, however, they are continuing to put out DLC for it, and I thought it was a great game. I thought Obsidian did a really good job with it, even if it's not as grandiose and big budget as some of the other open world RPGs that we've played this generation. It's a concise, to the point, and it always feels moving as an RPG, and I like that element about it because not every game needs to be 150, 200 hours, and with the additional content they've been putting out, they've been doing a pretty good job. Obviously, Obsidian has been acquired by Microsoft at this point, but they're still working on Outer Worlds, and thankfully the content is coming to PlayStation 4 as well. Check out the trailer for the Outer Worlds latest piece of DLC.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
And that's going to conclude this video. Again, quite the variety in trailers and gameplay updates. However, a lot to sink your teeth into. And that's going to wrap up this one. Let us know what captivated you the most in the comments section down below and sound off with all of your thoughts. Thank you for watching and goodbye.